Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello, my name is Milda Sidiq Gumelar. I'm from class C. Here, I'm going to give my presentation about the journal under the title Willingness to Communicate in English as a Second Language, a case study of Pakistani undergraduates. Now we have Motivating basis. First, willingness to communicate, or we can say WTC, construct plays an important role in second language teaching and learning. Almost any second language learner is likely to respond to a direct question, but many will not continue or initiate communication. And then the second, the present study investigates Pakistani undergraduate students' perception of their willingness to initiate communication in English across 4 types of contexts and 3 types of receivers. 170 Pakistani undergraduate students participated in this quantitative study. The results reveal that Pakistani college students' WTC is relatively high. And then the third, they prefer to initiate talk in English with friends and acquaintances rather than with strangers. Furthermore, they seem to prefer to initiate communication in private rather than communicating in front of a large group and public speaking. Pakistani participants were found most willing to communicate in English to a small group of friends, while least willing to give a presentation in English in front of a large group of strangers. And then, research objectives. The first, it is clear from the literature review that there is plenty of research on WTC in Asia. Example, China, Japan, Korea, and Iran, but only one has been done in Pakistan. Therefore, there is need to explore Pakistani English language learners WTC. And then the second, the objective of the study was to understand whether students who were learning English as a foreign language in the Pakistani context willing to communicate in English, then they had an opportunity, and what affect their WTC in English in Pakistan. And then the third, the purpose of the present study was to investigate Pakistani learners' willingness to initiate communication across different contexts and receiver types. And then we have theoretical foundation. Willingness to communicate WTC varies considerably over time and across situations. McIntyre et al. 1998. This perspective that there are situational variables that have the potential to change an individual's WTC has challenged the perspective that views WTC as a trait like predisposition, cited in Bridges et al. 2012. The immediate situational antecedents of WTC, according to much lengthy at ETAL 1998's heuristic model is a desire to communicate with a specific person. Now we have methods. The first, instrumentation. To capture Pakistani students' WTC, 12 items, Cronbach Alpha 0.87 from MC Kruski 1992 were modified according to Pakistani context and used. They measured WTC in terms of 4 communication contexts: Diad large meeting, the first Diad, the second large meeting, and the third small group and public speaking, and 3 types of receivers like strangers, acquaintances, and friends. The Pakistani students choose the percentage ranging from 0% or never until 100% or always that they would be willing to communicate in each case. And then the second, participants. Participants were 170 first-year college students from a local district of Punjab province in Pakistan. Punjab is considered as the most privileged province in Pakistan. They were 79 males and 87 females. Rest did not show their gender. The age of the students ranged from 15 years to 19 years, and the average age was 17 years. They had been studying English as a second language for 10 years. And then the third, data collection procedure. Data were collected in January or February 2015. Prior to collecting the data, first, author requested permission from the head of department to conduct this research. The first author, along with respective teachers, visited all classrooms personally to collect the data. The students were first taught about the purpose of the research in Urdu, or national language, and were allowed to ask questions if any. The students completed questionnaires while the first author remained in the classroom to answer the question. The procedure took almost 30 to 40 minutes in each class to finish. And then we have the question. This question is from Misinta. The question is, in my daily observation, what is the WTC of Indonesian students like? Okay, in my opinion, WTC of Indonesian students like we are as the young generation who want to learn some languages like English, Japanese, or and so on. We sometimes go to we sometimes go to a course like English course, Japanese course, something like that. And then the way we learn foreign language is like memorize vocabulary, and then practice the vocabulary we know with our partner, and make it the conversation. I mean, the vocabulary we memorize, we practice it with the conversation in its language. Like if I memorize 10 vocabularies, and I have already known the 10, and then I practice it by creating the conversation in its language, in English language, with my partner. Yeah, the way to see of Indonesian students is like that. And then beside going to language courses, we sometimes continue our study from senior high school to the college, and we choose the the program of language like English, Japanese, and Arabic, and so on. And then there we are taught by the scholar, by the literature, uh, some lesson of 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 the language we have chosen, I mean. And then they 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 study in the class, as usual. They have exam, they have a result, and they will they will know what have they struggled in their class to achieve what they want, to achieve what they want, or what they have targeted in a language they want to know or they learn. Okay, maybe that's all from the answer of this question. That is from my opinion. Okay, thank you so much. That's the end from the presentation. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.